of unit cells. What are the different types of unit cells? Nothing but based on position of the constituent particles, where these constituent particles are present, based on the different types. So what are the types? Just 4 types are there. How many types of solids are there? Given answer, 2 types. How many types of crystalline solids are there? 4 types. Now how many types of unit cells are there? 4 types of unit cells. So what are these 4 types of unit cells? First one is, so I am writing horizontal because in your notes also I given like that horizontally. That table is a very important one. That table you are perfect. Many questions you can answer. Okay. So now we are going to discuss the table only. So what are the different types of unit cells? So first one is, actual 2 types are there, primitive unit cells and body centered unit cells. In that body center again 3, total 4 types. So first one is a primitive unit cell. Primitive unit cell. Second one, body centered unit cell. Just a minute. Body centered unit cell. In that body centered unit cell, nothing but centered unit cells, BCC, body centered unit cell. Body centered. I am writing big letters. That's why full table in this on this not possible. Half of I am writing. So first one is the primitive unit cell. Second is the centered unit cell. In that centered unit cell, again first one is the body centered unit cell, and next one is the face centered unit cell. In D and F block elements, we learned that FCC, BCC, HCP like this. BCC nothing but body centered unit cell. FCC nothing but face centered unit cell. Okay, face centered unit cell. And one more is there, that is the end face centered unit cell. End face centered unit cell. Okay, so 4 types total, 2 types of unit cells. In the second type again 3 types there. So totally how many types of unit cells are there given? We should answer, that is the 4 types of unit cells. What are the 4 types of unit cells? Primitive unit cell, started again. So primitive unit cell, body centered unit cell, face centered unit cell and end face centered unit cell. Okay, first one is the primitive unit cell, just based on position of the constituent particles. These 4 types. So what is that first one? Primitive. If possibility there, print out already taken, then you can keep that table one side. You can observe that. First is the primitive unit cell. So here constituent particles. This is the cube. In 6th standard only learned cube that has 8 corners, 6 faces and 1 body center, 12 edges. Learn now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. Okay. Faces. Top face, bottom face, left, right, and this is the front face, this is the back face. 6 faces. And edges, 12 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 edges. And inside that is called body center. This in 6th standard mathematics only you learn. Would write about cube that has 8 corners, 6 faces, 12 edges and 1 body center. Actually that time that is the biggest answer and difficult answer also. Now it is not difficult. It is the cube. Okay. What is that primitive? Primitive means constituent particles occupies zoom ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Constituent particles occupies only corners. Okay. If constituent particles occupies only corners, that unit cell name is a simple unit cell or primitive unit cell. Okay. Primitive unit cell means constituent particle occupies only corners. Okay. And next, body centered unit cell. Body centered unit cell means, now again I am taking cube. All edges equal or not? Not equal, you adjust. This is cube only. So now here constituent particle occupies corners corners and also occupies body center. Okay, if constituent particles occupies corners of the cube and also body center, then that unit cell name is a body centered cubic lattice, BCC structure. This is BCC. Okay, next, face center. What is this face center? Just the question is in BCC, what is the position of constituent particles? In the test, practice sheet 1, I given that one question also. What is the position of the particles? BCC, what is the position of particles? We should mark answer. The position of particles is corners and also body center. That option where that we should mark. Okay, FCC, in that name only there. Now we can identify that. Particles occupies constituent particles. They occupies corners of the cube and also they occupies face centers. Center of the face. Top, bottom, left, right. This is the center of front face and this is the center of back face. Okay, imagine this because this complete chapter 3D imagination. Okay, now this is the back face. This is the center of the back face. Okay, that not inside the body. This is the front face. Center of the front face, nothing but this is this side. Okay, imagine that. It depends on your imagination only. Now particles occupies the corners and also face center. If the constituent particles occupies the corners and also face centers, then that unit cell name is a face centered unit cell. Clear? And next, end face center. Actually it is not in cube. Anyhow, what is this end face center? About this we are not going to learn much. These three only major. Okay. That's why I am not taking like cube. Little like orthorhombic. Extended this one. So now slightly expanded because this is possible in orthorhombic. That tomorrow's episode we are going to learn what is that orthorhombic and monoclinica. Okay, now the position of the constituent particles, corners and any two opposite face centers, any two only we should take. Okay, any two, left and right, top and bottom, front and back, any two we can use. Okay, any two. Now I am using these two. Okay, so the first question is how many types of unit cells? Answer is 4 types of unit cells. What is the position of particles is the second question. That is in primitive given answer is corners only. Body center given answer corners and also center of the cube. And face center given answer corners and center of the faces. And next end face center given corners and any two opposite face centers. It is the position of the constituent particles. Clear? Okay, position of different structures, unit cell structures. Now, in this unit cell, how many lattice points are there? That is the third question. Okay, how many lattice points are there? What are these lattice points? So here, all constituent particles are closely packed with each other. Every time writing particles is difficult. Instead of writing particle, actually this is the particle. Okay, not this much. The particle is like this. If like this I given diagram, definitely you will confuse. Where is the position of the particles? Actual diagram like this. If like this I given diagram, you won't watch that definitely because it definitely will confuse. Yes or no? That's why instead of particles, every time we are using points. Nothing but I am using one point here. The meaning is here one particle is there. One particle is present in this position. So instead of particles, we are drawing the structures. In the diagram, we are using small points only. So point that indicates the position of the particle. Actual particle means like this we should draw every time. For primitive like this okay, but face center the diagram very difficult. So instead of particles, what we are using? Small points we are taking. So point that indicates the position of the particle, that point is called lattice point. What is lattice point? Point that indicates the position of the particle. That is a lattice point. Now all these are lattice points. Okay. So how many lattice points in primitive unit cell? Now clean this, observe only this one. What is the position? How many lattice points are there? How many lattice points? Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 lattice points. So in primitive unit cell, the number of lattice points are, answer is 8. In BCC, number of lattice points are just these points only. How many lattice points are there? 9 lattice points. Okay, 9 lattice points. In FCC, number of lattice points are 8 plus 6. Again, 1, 2, more, not required. Okay, so how many lattice points? Anyhow, we are good in addition and subtraction, no? In those two only we are good in, not in the multiplication and division. That is little difficult. So now, how many lattice points are there? 14 lattice points are there. And here, how many lattice points? 8 corners, 2 face centers. So number of lattice points are 8 plus 2. Correct only, no? Now, which unit cell has more number of lattice points? That is the question. Then answer? FCC. FCC has more number of lattice points. Which unit cell has least number of lattice points? Primitive. Primitive or simple unit cell. Simple unit cell least number of lattice points. This is next question. How many lattice points are there? Or highest number of lattice points, least number of lattice points. This I given in next column in that horizontal table. Okay. And next one is how many particles are there? Now concentrate well, listen carefully. How many particles are there? In primitive unit cell, total how many particles? Now, point that indicates the position of the particle, that is lattice point. Okay. Now, all these lattice points, here particles are present. All these are particles. So, how many particles are there? No confusion, 8 particles only. But answer is not 8. That's why it is very, very difficult. Little care required here. So, how many particles are there? How to find the number of particles? Now, we are going to contribution. What is this contribution? Now, come to this again. This is the largest crystal. Here, this is one unit cell. One unit cell. In this unit cell, this is the corner. Okay. In this corner, sir, zoom sir. Here, one particle is there. Okay, one particle. Now this particle belongs to total this unit cell. Next unit cell also sharing? Sharing or not? Here if one particle is placed, it belongs to this unit cell. This unit cell also can share. Nothing but to this unit cell, how much we are getting? If particle is here, this unit cell half we are getting and this unit cell half we are getting. If the particle is here, 1, 2, 3, 4 unit cells are sharing. For each unit cell, how much getting? 1 by 4 only getting. Yes or no? 1 by 4. Nothing but it appears like 8 particles. But 8 particles not there. 8 lattice points are there. Because here unit cell is the smallest repeated 3-dimensional. Like that many unit cells are there. One unit cell is contact with another unit cell. That it is the 3-dimensional. This side contact. For example, you observe this. This side contact, this side contact, this side contact, this side contact. And this side also still there. Here contact. And back side this layer, middle layer, contact. Middle one more particle is there. Then it is in contact. Okay. So, in this unit cell, if the particle is present in corner, how many unit cells can share? I try to explain this clearly. First, you try to. So, you try to understand this. With small cubes. Able to see this? This is the cube. Okay, this is the smallest cube. And this is the particle, nothing is there. This is a Godi Hitu. Okay, now this is the particle, spheres, 3-dimensional sphere. Okay, this is a sphere particle. I am placing this particle in this corner portion. Okay, this is the corner. Cube is small, but laddu is big. Wait, little small better. Now see this. This is the cube. This is the corner. Corners are visible or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners are there. Okay. This corner, try to understand this. Then you can solve all the problems related to this. This position, I place one particle. That is the corner position. Like this, many unit cells in 3-dimensional order. Nothing but this side one unit cell is there. Okay. This side also one unit cell is there. And this side also one unit cell is there. Now see this one, like this. How many sharing? 4. In that laddu, half completed. It is three-dimensional. Above this also particles are there. Now on this I am placing one more unit cell. On this one more unit cell. Okay. On this again one more. Like this. Just a minute. Very small I brought up. Now that laddu is visible or not? Not visible. Nothing but that complete sharing over. So how many unit cells shared here? If one particle is in corner position, total 8 unit cells can share. 4 from that layer, remaining 4 from upper layer. So total how many unit cells can share? Imagine this. How many can share? Okay, how many can share? 8 unit cells. Okay, if the particle in corner position or where it is a particle. Wait. So the particle in corner position, how many unit cells can share? Now it became roti. Okay, how many unit cells can share now? 8 unit cells can share. Now, if the particle in, now come to this edge center. This is the edge. That is clear now? If particle in corner position, 8 unit cells can share. For each unit cell, 1 by 8 we are getting. Full laddu we are not getting for each unit cell. Now I am placing this laddu here. This is edge center. This is edge center. Center of the edge. How many unit cells can share? This unit cell and this unit cell. Half laddu only completed. Okay. Now one more unit cell here I am placing. One more unit cell here. Now that laddu completed. So how many unit cells can share? 4 unit cells. Now if the particle position is corner, at home once again you can try this. If the particle is position is corner, 8 unit cells can share. If the position is edge center, 4 unit cells can share. Okay. For each unit cell, how much we are getting? 1 by 4. Yes or no? For each unit cell, 1 by 4. Now, one more roti completed. Now, the position of the particle is this here. Face center. If the position of particle is face center, making rotis no, that's why like this. Position of the particle is the face center. Okay. Now, this is the face center. This side one more. That's it, completed. So if the position of the particle is face center, how many unit cells can share? 2 unit cells, right? 2 unit cells. For each unit cell, how much we are getting? 1 by 2. So if the position is corner, 1 by 8. If position is edge center, 1 by 4. If position is face center, then it is 1 by 2. Now, if the particle is, now this is the laddu and this particle inside the cube. Inside the cube. Inside that cube is not possible. Now I am giving like this. Inside the cube. How many unit cells can share this one? 1 unit cell only. Okay. So many unit cells are there. All these unit cells are closely packed with each other. If the particle in a corner position, if the particle is in corner position, okay, the contribution is 1 by 8 and the particle is in a edge center, then the contribution is edge center 1 by 4. If the particle position is the face center, then contribution is 1 by 2. If it is in body center, then contribution is 1. Once again listen this, one particle in corner position, total 8 unit cells can share. 8 unit cells are sharing means for each unit cell we are getting only 1 by 8 laddu. Okay, 1 by 8 contribution. If the position is edge center, 4 unit cells can share. For each unit cell how much we are getting? 1 by 4. If the particle position is face center, 2 unit cells can share. Then contribution is 1 by 2. If particle position is in body center, only for 1 unit cell no sharing. Then contribution is 1. Okay. Based on this contribution, we should calculate how many particles are there. Now come to this. Actually in kitchen also we won't get this much sweating. How to calculate the number of particles? Okay. Now what is the position of particles? corners. How many corners here? 8 corners. 8 corners. For this unit cell, what is the contribution? Corner contribution 1 by 8. 8 into 1 by 8. 8 into 1 by 8. Now what we are getting? 1. Okay. So in primitive unit cell, how many particles are present? Given answer is 1. Because 8 corners, corner contribution 1 by 8. It is not full laddu, only 1 by 8 we are getting. So 8 into 1 by 8, 1 particle. In BCC, how many particles? 8 corners. 8 into 1 by 8, 1. Okay. 1 in body center. 1 into contribution. Body center contribution. 1. 1 into 1. 1. Total how many particles are there? 2 particles. So in BCC number of particles are 2. In primitive number of particles are 1. How to calculate? Based on positions and contribution. Okay. Now in FCC, now you try. In FCC, corners 8 and face center 6. Corner contribution 1 by 8. 1. Okay. Now face center 6 face center. Face center contribution how much? 1 by 2. So 6 into 1 by 2. 3. So total number of particles are 4 particles. In FCC, how many particles are present? Given answer 4 particles are present. And here in end face center 8 corners. 8 into 1 by 8. 1. And only 2 face centers are occupied. Remaining face centers not there. So 2 particles in 2 face centers. Face center contribution 1 by 2. 1. So total how many particles are there? 2 particles. So in primitive number of particles are 1. In BCC number of particles are 2. In FCC number of particles are 4. And in end face center number of particles are end face center. How many we are getting? 2 particles. Which unit cells have same number of particles? Given answer? Body center and end face center. Which unit cell has a more number of particles? Given answer? Face center. Where more lattice points are present? Given answer? Face center. Because in face center 14 lattice points are there. So what is the position of lattice points in BCC? Answer is corners and body center. What is the position of constituent particles in primitive? Answer is corners only. How many lattice points are present in BCC? 9 lattice points. How many particles are present in FCC? Now the question is particles. How many particles are present? 4 particles. How to calculate this number of particles? Based on contribution. What is that contribution? If the particle position is corner, 1 by 8. The position is edge center, 1 by 4. The position is face center, 1 by 2. The position is body center, 1. Okay. Based on this contribution, we have to calculate the number of particles. It is the calculation of number of particles. Okay. Next, how to calculate the distance between nearest neighbors? How to calculate the radius? Okay. Now come to the distance between nearest neighbors. Distance between nearest neighbors. How to find the distance? Distance between nearest neighbors and radius calculation. Based on that, many problems given in that practice sheet. Today also I provided practice sheet 2 and notes also. To get that practice sheet, first down this video, one right side, one triangle shape there. Just you press that, no, touch that. You have touch screen only, touch that. Then that is the facing downward, it faces upward. That time in the description you will get 2 links. One is to get practice sheet. On blue color link is there. Just touch that link, you will get that. Okay. It needs a Google Drive, and you have the Google account. Anyhow, now everyone have that. If you have the Google account, direct you can get that. Okay. Today's practice sheet also given problems related to this calculation of radius and distance. Primitive unit cell. Position of the particles. Corners. Particles occupies corners of the cube, that is the primitive unit cell. What are the nearest neighbors? Cube. All edge lengths are equal. Yes or no? This length, all lengths. This is also equal. Don't imagine this is the shortest, that is the longest. All edge lengths are equal in cube. Okay. Now, nearest neighbors. These two are nearest neighbors. Are these two also nearest neighbors? Are these two also nearest neighbors? Okay. Which are touching here? Nearest neighbors, and these two also nearest neighbors. Okay. Now, what is the distance between nearest neighbors? The edge length A is equal to 200 picometer. Find the distance between nearest neighbors in primitive unit cell. If question is like this, the edge length is 200 picometer. Find the distance between nearest neighbors. So, what is the nearest neighbor distance here? That is equal to edge length only, because these two are nearest neighbors. Edge length A given, distance between nearest neighbor, no calculation. Yes or no? So, now what is the answer? The distance between nearest neighbors is equal to A in primitive unit cell. So, answer is 200 picometers. Direct answer. Okay. Next, if the question is what is the radius of the particle in primitive unit cell? What is the radius of the particle in primitive unit cell? Now it is the distance between nearest neighbors. Radius of the particle means in periodic classification we learned half of the internuclear distance is equal to radius. Yes or no? So half of this distance is equal to radius. So what is the formula to find the radius in primitive unit cell? A by 2. If the question is in one unit cell the edge length is 200 picometer and it arranged in primitive unit cell, what is the radius of the particle? It is a primitive unit cell. In primitive radius formula is A by 2, direct 200 by 2. I am using very simple values, division required. So 2 by 200 by 2, then answer is again this calculator not required, no. So 100 picometer. Okay. So it is the calculation of radius and distance between nearest neighbors in a primitive unit cell. First we should observe the given question, that is the primitive or simple unit cell. Find the distance given, answer is equal to edge length. Find the radius given, answer is edge length by 2. Okay. Now come to this body centered unit cell. Okay. Body center. Here one particle is present. Now this is the body centered unit cell. What is the distance between nearest neighbors? Now which are nearest neighbors? Okay. This any one corner you take. Corner and this body center. It is nearest neighbor. These two are nearest neighbors. Corner particle, body center particles are nearest neighbors. Now here we need this distance. How to get this distance? So before this, better FCC. From that we can get this BCC. In FCC, position of particles. Actually, this is a colorful chapter. Here, every year I am using this chapter, many colors, blue, green, red, like that. But this corona changed this solid state to black and white. No, green and white. Okay, green board, no. So, now, no chance to use different colors. Face center. But see that notes, many colors used. Clearly you can understand that. So now it is the face center. Which are nearest neighbors? Which are nearest neighbors? Corner particle and face center. These two are nearest neighbors. Okay, nearest neighbors. This distance we should find. To find this distance, make one triangle. Okay. Now for example, this length. In mathematics, this is A, this is B. For theory purpose also, we have to use like this only. A, B, C, this is a AB length, this is a BC length, then this is a AC. One triangle? Now, Pythagoras theorem. Know that, I think. What is the Pythagoras theorem? Adjacent square? Equal to? What is this? Hypotenuse square. Nothing but AB square plus AC square equal to, no, BC square. This is B, no, I take it. BC square, it is equal to AC square. Now this type of formula no need to use, direct we can answer that. So now anyhow this we are using. Okay. Now this edge length A. Okay. Try to understand this one. Face center I am giving here first. Before that body center. In face center, this is edge length A. This is also A. Yes or no? Then what is this length? What we'll get? This is A square. This is A square. Then this they are asking. This is AC square. AC is equal to root of this. Nothing but what we are getting? Root 2A. Now no need to learn this because in mathematics already you learned. Face diagonal length is equal to root 2A. Okay. Now this is the face diagonal length. That is equal to root 2A. Now we need distance between nearest neighbors. Means here to here only we need. Okay. Full length we don't want. Distance between nearest neighbors. These two are nearest neighbors. Now this distance. What is this distance? Half of the face diagonal. Right? Half of the face diagonal. Nothing but the distance between nearest neighbors is equal to root 2A by 2. Root 2A by 2. Yes or no? Instead of this, can we write A by root 2? We can write no. For NEET students it is difficult. No. Root 2A by 2, nothing but that is equal to A by root 2. Okay. It is the distance between nearest neighbors in FCC. What is the radius? Half of the distance. So what is the radius formula? A by 2 root 2. So in FCC, edge length is 200 picometers and calculate the distance between nearest neighbors given. Just we have to check given problem. FCC. FCC distance formula A by root 2. A value 200 given. 200 by root 2. Okay. That's it. And what is the radius given? Half of that answer. Very easy to calculate, no? Like this many problems are there. So in FCC distance formula A by root 2 and radius formula A by 2 root 2. Like that now come to BCC. Okay. Now we are taking BCC. Better I will try to use some other colors are there. Green. Not good. BCC. Okay. This one not there. Now it is a BCC structure. Okay. Corners and body center. Now triangle. What we can do? A. Now this I am taking like B. AB, BC. Now this is a AC. Okay. Again apply the Pythagoras theorem. Now it is the AB. What is the length? A or root 2A? It is the face diagonal. Root 2A. Face diagonal root 2A. And what is this length? It is edge length only. A. This is A. Now this full length we need. Now it is equal to 1 is root 2A. Root 2A. And another is A. Now it is equal to root 3A. Yes or no? Root 3A. One length is root 2A, another length is A. Now this body diagonal, how much we are getting? Root 3A. Body diagonal. But we don't want full body diagonal. What we need here? Just distance between nearest neighbors. What are the nearest neighbors here? This corner and this body center are nearest neighbors. Okay. Distance between these two. Half of the body diagonal. Half of the body diagonal is distance. Then what is the formula? Root 3A by 2. Root 3A by 2 is the distance between the nearest neighbors in BCC. Now what is the radius formula? Half of this distance is a radius. Root 3A by 4. Okay. This is not in cube. That's why we are not using this unit cell. We are not calculating anything here because it is not in cube. In cube only we are calculating nothing but there is a primitive unit cell, body centered unit cell and face centered unit cell. Now they will give edge length value. We should find that distance between nearest neighbors, radius. In primitive, BCC, FCC. Otherwise they will give distance, we should find the radius. Otherwise they will give radius, we should find the edge length. Anyhow, these are the formulae used to calculate. Okay. So in primitive unit cell, come to that once again. Four types of unit cells: primitive unit cell, body centered cubic unit cell, face centered cubic unit cell, and face centered unit cell, based on the position of the particles. And in primitive, number of particles position, corners. In BCC, corners and body center. In FCC, corners and face center. In end face center, corner, any two opposite face center. How many lattice points? Just those points only we should count. 8 in primitive, 9 in BCC, 14 in FCC, and 10 in end face center we are getting. How many particles? To calculate the particles we are using contribution. What is the contribution? First you should remember the contribution. You should understand that. So if the position is corner, 1 by 8, 8 unit cells can share. If the position is edge center, 4 unit cells, 1 by 4. If the position is face center, 2 unit cells, 1 by 2. And if it is body center, 1 unit cell. Based on this, we can calculate the number of particles. Okay. So in primitive, number of particles are 1. In BCC, number of particles are 2. In FCC, number of particles are 4. In end face center, number of particles are 2. That is the particles calculation. Clear? And next one is the distance and radius calculation. In primitive, distance between nearest neighbors, that is equal to A. Radius is equal to A by 2. In BCC and BCC or FCC, in BCC, distance is equal to root 3A by 2. Radius is equal to root 3A by 4. In FCC, distance is equal to root 2A by 2. Nothing but A by root 2. And radius is equal to A by 2 root 2. These are the formulae to find the radius, edge length and distance between the nearest neighbors. Okay, clear? And now this one for KCET and NEET and JEE students also, but JEE advanced little more. Remaining students, you can skip this part. Which part? Now what I am going to tell. Distance between. Now this is a little difficult one. This is only for advanced students and the mains students. So what is the distance between? Remaining students also interest there. You can watch this. Distance between next neighbors, next neighbors. Now here we learn distance between nearest neighbors. Okay, radius calculation. This is only distance. If they are asking distance between nearest neighbors. If the question is distance between next nearest neighbor, nothing but they will give n square neighbor to confuse. And distance between next nearest neighbors. In that notes I given all these formulae how to find with different colors I mentioned there. So how to find. Now what is the distance between? This much enough for NEET and KCET. Okay. For JEE students especially, next one. This is not in NCERT textbook, no need to practice this, only for advanced students, JEE students. So, next nearest neighbors. Now, come to this primitive unit cell. Try to understand this and imagine primitive unit cell. This is the one particle. Okay. What are the nearest neighbors given? This is the nearest neighbor, which is directly touched with this. This is also nearest neighbor. This is the nearest neighbor. Okay. Now next nearest neighbor. This is contact with this and this is contact here. This is the next nearest neighbor. Okay. Next nearest neighbor. Nothing but see this. This unit cell. This is the nearest neighbor. This will come next nearest neighbor. Okay. Here one particle is there. This is the nearest neighbor. And this one will come as the next nearest neighbor. Only this cube imagine. Okay. This here one particle. This is the nearest. It is in contact. But this is a next neighbor. Okay. Now this is next neighbor. How many next neighbors are present? How many next neighbors? This is a next neighbor. Okay. This is top face. Now this side face, this is also next neighbor. Yes or no? And that side face, this is also next neighbor. Next neighbor. Okay. Now anyhow, this is the face diagonal. This is the face diagonal. This is the face diagonal. Back side face diagonal. Back side face diagonal. And this side face diagonal. Otherwise you imagine this is only one cube. Okay, this single cube middle don't imagine, this is the one single color. Okay, here one unit cell. one particle is there. Now it is the nearest neighbor. This is the nearest neighbor, but this is the next nearest neighbor. Try to understand this. Here one particle. This is nearest neighbor, but this one is the next nearest neighbor for in this phase, and it is contact with this phase also. This is nearest neighbor, but this is the next nearest neighbor. This is the phase diagonal, next nearest neighbor, and this phase is also contact. Here particle in contact with this phase, this phase, this phase. This phase is also in contact. This green color not in contact. Here one particle, blue color in contact, red color in contact. This white color is also in contact. Okay, but green color not in contact. Orange not. Now which are next neighbors? Here neighbor, and this is the next neighbor. Okay, this is neighbor and this is a next neighbor. This is neighbor and this is a next neighbor. Okay, so how many next neighbors we are getting here? Like this. This side face diagonal, or this side face diagonal, this side face diagonal. Okay, next neighbors we are getting for this particle only. Okay, clear? Now, anyhow, all these three no need to take. Next neighbor means this is the next neighbor. What is the distance here? Distance between next neighbors given that is equal to root 2a. Now come to this. Primitive. What is the distance between nearest neighbors given answer? A. Okay. What is the distance between next nearest neighbors given? Root 2a. This is the next nearest neighbor. Root 2a. What is the distance between next nearest neighbor? Next nearest neighbor. This is neighbor. This is next neighbor. Then this is next neighbor. Okay. And what is the distance here to here? This distance. What is this distance? What is this one? Body diagonal. Body diagonal. Now what is the distance? That is equal to root 3a. Okay. Distance between nearest neighbors in primitive is equal to a, and next neighbors in primitive that is equal to root 2a. Next neighbors that is equal to root 3a. This is in primitive. How we are getting this? In notes also are given with different colors. So imagine that once you read that, then definitely you can understand these are the next neighbors. Now come to this face center. In face center, corners, and face centers. Like this. Okay. These two are nearest neighbors. Okay. Then these two are next nearest neighbors. Next neighbor is that edge line. Then this is the next nearest neighbor. Next nearest neighbor. Now, what is the distance between nearest neighbors? What we are getting answer? A by root 2. Now, what is the distance between next neighbor given? These two are next neighbor. Definitely, without confusion, to understand this, one more time you should watch this video definitely. So, distance between next neighbor, next neighbor, then it is a edge line. And distance between next neighbor is this is next neighbor. Then what is this distance? Root 2a. So in FCC, if the problem is distance between nearest neighbor, a by root 2, distance between next neighbor, a, next neighbor, root 2a. Okay. Now come to the BCC. BCC means here body center. What are the nearest neighbors here? These two are nearest neighbors. What is the distance here? Root 3a by 2. Distance between nearest neighbors. In notes also I given like this. N neighbor. N neighbor. N neighbor. Nearest neighbor. Next nearest neighbor. Next nearest neighbor. Okay. N given. What is that? That is the nearest neighbor. Next nearest neighbor. Okay. and these two not for neat and cassette. Okay, this much only enough. Now, this is the nearest neighbor. What is the next nearest neighbor? Definitely this is only next nearest neighbor. What is the next nearest neighbor? This is only next nearest neighbor. Okay, if it is nearest, this is next. Here in primitive, that is only nearest. Okay, so now, what is the distance? A. Next, root 2. So in BCC, next neighbor distance is similar. It is the finding distance between nearest neighbors, next nearest neighbors and next nearest neighbors. How to find the distance? Okay, these are different types of unit cells. So today what we learned is what are different types of unit cells, how to find the number of lattice points, how to find the number of particles, how to find the distance between the particles, how to find the radius of the particles, how to find, for advanced students especially, how to find next neighbor distance, next neighbor distance. Okay, in different types of unit cells. Unit cells not completed. In this unit cell still, how to find the coordination number, how to calculate the packing efficiency. How to find the coordination number and how to find the packing efficiency. What is this coordination number and what is the packing efficiency? Just one I am giving packing efficiency, remaining two you try. Anyhow in notes, today's notes I given the complete packing efficiency calculation. Remaining two, nothing but primitive I am going to explain. Body center and face center you should try. Okay, tomorrow again I will explain that. Tomorrow's episode, packing fraction calculation. Now in primitive, packing efficiency. What is this packing efficiency? One unit cell is there. In that unit cell, particles occupies corners or face centers like that. For example, one box. In this box we placed a Tupperware box. Here we placed laddus. Like this or like this. Full box completed. Total box, laddus are placed. Here total volume of this completed. Any empty space? These are spheres. Definitely middle we are getting empty space. Total volume of this cube not covered. How much covered? What is the volume of the cube covered by particles? That is only packing efficiency. How much percentage of volume of the cube occupied by the particles? That is packing efficiency. In fractions we are taking, that is the packing fraction. Okay. These are spheres, spherical in shape. That's why if these are placed in cube, total volume of the cube not covered by the particles. Definitely empty space is there. That empty space is only called void. Void means empty space. So how much empty space is there? How much space is covered? That we should find. So how to find? Listen carefully. Primitive I am explaining. Body center and face center you should try. Okay. How to find the packing efficiency? Packing efficiency means in total volume of the cube, how much volume occupied by the particles? Nothing but volume of the particles. So volume of the particles by volume of the cube into 100. This is only packing efficiency, no? How much volume is occupied by particles in total volume of the cube? That is the packing efficiency. So volume of the particles covered by volume of the actual volume of the cube into 100. This is packing efficiency. So how to find this packing efficiency? This is the formula. Okay. Now come to primitive. In primitive, what is the position of the particles? Corners. Position of the particles corners, only corners. Okay. How many particles are there? Total number of particles in primitive. Already we solved. 8 into 1 by 8 is equal to 1. 1 particle. Number of particles are 1. Okay. What is the volume of the cube? Edge length is A. Then volume of the cube? Volume of the cube equal to A cube. Yes or no? Volume of the cube is A cube. Volume of the sphere? Formula 4 by 3 pi pi r. Pi r cube. Very good. 4 by 3 pi r cube. You answered no. I am feeling that answer. Mostly you answered. So volume of the sphere is equal to, how to answer, we are not here, no need to feel. Just you take one long breath, answer my questions. I can feel your answers. Okay. So volume of the sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. Volume of the cube is a cube. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. And how many particles are there? One particle. Each particle volume is this one. Number of particles what? 1 into 4 by 3. Okay. Now packing efficiency. So come to this side. Packing efficiency in primitive. Packing efficiency is equal to volume of the all the particles. 1 into 4 by 3 pi r cube and volume of the cube a cube into 100. Yes or no? Into 100. But a cube, instead of this, replace that a with r. Already we know the formula for radius. In primitive unit cell, radius is equal to a by 2. Yes or no? Radius is equal to a by 2. Then a is equal to 2r. Then substitute this instead of this a. Now, packing efficiency is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube by 2r whole cube. Okay. Now it is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube by 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. 8. Yes or no? 8 r cube. Now it is the 4 by 3 pi r cube by 8 r cube. Then it is equal to 4 to the 8. Now it is the pi by 6. In entrance they will give like this only. What is the packing fraction in primitive unit cell given? This is the correct option. Pi by 6. Packing efficiency into 100 there no. Okay. So pi by 6 into 100. We know the pi value. Substitute that pi value by 6 into 100. Then we will get here answer 52. Because many times this question repeated. So I remember that value. But you calculate pi by 6 how much we are getting. Correct answer if not check it. 5 by 2, 5.2, no, 52.4%. Exact answer means 52.36, like that we will get 52.4%. This is the packing efficiency. If question is packing fraction, convert into fractions. Now remove this 100, then what will get? 0.52. What is the packing fraction in primitive? Given answer is a 0.52. What is the packing efficiency in primitive? Given that answer is a 52.4. What is the empty space given? How much empty space is there? 100 minus 52.4. Yes or no? That is equal to empty space. It is the calculation of packing efficiency. In primitive, I solved the BCC, FCC. You should try. Okay? That is the calculation. Clear? Calculation of packing efficiency. Time up. That's why coordination number. What is that coordination number? How to find the coordination number? And remaining packing efficiency, packing fraction calculation tomorrow's episode. Until then, take care. Okay.